Sy weergawe van Skinny Love by sy blinde audisie op The Voice het groot dinge voorspel en Richard Stirton het nie teleurgestel nie. Richard is Sondag aand aangewys as die eerste wenner van The Voice SA en hy is vanaand in die ateljee om te verduidelik wat presies deur sy kop gegaan het toe sy knieë onder hom meegegee het. Welcome Richard and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Richard, at what point in your life did you discover that you had this voice and that it was something that you wanted to take seriously?
Probably when I was about 17 years old. I entered the cabaret at my school, which was like the production for the grade 11s going into matric. And I'd never sang on stage as a solo sort of thing, so it was out of my comfort zone. I was actually quite shy at school. So it was a big thing for me, but I loved singing on stage all of a sudden. I loved having a crowd in front of me, I loved having people listen. So I think after that moment I was like, this could be something cool to do as a living, but I never thought it could be possible, you know.
How did you decide on your audition song for The Voice?
It was probably the one I thought I did best. You know, I went in with something that I was comfortable with, especially for my, because there was initially an audition at Newlands Cricket Ground.
Yeah.
And obviously you wanted to be as best as possible, and I played the song like a million times. So I thought, let me do Skinny Love, played it, and yeah, well, it went pretty well.
All four coaches turned around at that performance. What made you decide to go with Khan?
I respect all of them individually for what they do, but Khan said the word inspire, and that's the reason why I started music. In 2008 I had a back injury after playing cricket.
Yeah.
So I was out of sport, didn't really know what to do, and there was a guy by the name of David Cook, and he did a rendition of Billie Jean on American Idol. And I really loved it, and he inspired me, and that made me want to inspire people. And then when Khan said I inspired him and he wanted to make music that would inspire, I was like, well, you said that little golden word, so let's give it a try.
You guys have obviously been on this whole journey together from the beginning. So what are some of the things about the industry, about your performances that you've learned from him, lessons that you can take forward?
Yeah, I think he's taught me a lot of sort of behind the scenes kind of things. Like, I've been in a lot of new environments. Like, this was my first live TV talk show, for example. He didn't give me tips for this one, so I'll have to message him afterwards. But radio, for example, you're waking up at 6 in the morning to go and sing a song, and he taught me, like, or he just reminded me of things to do. So warm up, obviously, of course, but just your mic technique, because it's completely different to singing into a proper microphone, and those little things. But one of the things he said to me that resonated with me the most was, you've all got a bag of tricks. You can obviously do a lot of things with your voice, but it's about using things tastefully.
Yeah.
We're in a competition, or we were trying to outdo each other, you know, and show what we can do, but often less is more. So it's about pulling it back and putting little subtle things here and there, as opposed to, you know, the kitchen sink every week. So, yeah.
What was the most stressful moment for you of the competition? Because you seem like quite a laid-back kind of guy.
Everyone thinks I'm laid back. My mates all think I'm laid back, but secretly I'm stressing. The most stressful, probably the first elimination.
Yeah.
No, it was the audition. Had to have been the audition. Because you have no idea what to expect. And we actually auditioned in groups of 20, so for the recording. And I was in group D, so I was on the 4th night, and you hear all the stories. You know, there are rumors, oh, these guys, they're literally like a meter away from you, but their backs are turned. You can almost hear them breathing. All these little rumors. And so you've got this building up in your mind, and you get nervous, whatever. But when you walk out, you think, okay, cool, you're going to get a little polite round of applause from the crowd. There is nothing. No one makes a single sound when you walk out onto the stage. And then they all turn facing the other way. So it's hectic, because I mean, even if you sing at, like, I don't know, a random little gig, there will be a couple of people who acknowledge you, but none of that.
Well, the whole country's acknowledged you once again. Congratulations. We know you're going to do brilliantly. You're a very, very talented guy.
Thank you very much.
Dit was The Voice wenner Richard Stirton.